Hi. You guys ready?
We are ready.
Are you? Where's...
There. All my stuff's in the hallway.
I'd seen it.
Oh,
What
okay.
if somebody makes out with you?
Well, then I have a good excuse to buy some new stuff. Shopping!
Shopping! Oh, shopping. We need to be working so we can make more shopping.
There's a plan.
Did you guys
it's
know
nice and
that
cool
this
out here.
existed?
Not until last night. When I was in the bathroom and I read that little sign that said, please make sure you lock the door before you go to bed.
Right.
Sliding glass doors, what are you talking about? And then when I came out here, and I heard the swimmers this morning. That's neat, eh?
Yeah. Take a shot of this.
I like the little showers down there.
I know,
They're
look
so
at
cute.
that. That's a whirlpool, eh?
Yeah, I think so. It's a little dirty at this point. I don't think we'd be wanting to go down there. What's in the gazebo?
I'm not sure. Oh, you know what that is? That's the sauna.
Oh, right. That makes sense. What a way to wake up, eh? Going, they're smart.
Early.
They know how to do it, right? This is a great place.
I know.
I see a thing flashing.
Okay, that tells you that you're recording. Press the red button again.
And I'm like, okay. Just give me a night. I'm not going to stay there until 1:30. Coffee or tea for you?
I'll have a coffee, please.
What would you like in your coffee, please?
Double.
Okay, that's two double doubles. Okay.
You guys gonna be able to find your way back?
I might be able to.
We can do it.
Let's get Oliver. Diane, how are you this morning?
Great.
Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
I'm always ready.
good girl.
How'd you share? Okay. Tell them I have to, okay?
2000. George Marcello, who is one of our special guests here, is going to walk across Canada and going to visit a number of colleges across Canada and other institutions to talk about the importance of organ transplants and, most important, getting those organs to transplant. So we're talking about organ and tissue donation awareness. Now you're saying, so what? You know, what's that got to do with me? Well, I bet some of you have already been touched by the fact that there's a lot of people out there who require organ donations and they're just not there. They're just not there. And it's important that we support this. I think the youth, of Ontario and Canada need to support this because you folks are going to be the ones that are going to directly benefit. We're very fortunate we have a lot of special guests here today. We have Diana Dyson, who's the executive director of an organization called Step by Step. We have Mal Davis, whose son, Victor Davis, died very tragically, but whose organs were donated to a number of people. And if you don't remember, Victor Davis was a champion Olympic swimmer for Canada and came from this area as well. And we have George Marcello, who is going to be doing the walk across Canada. He's already walked across Ontario and has received a lot of recognition for that. We also have two members of a group called SPICE. They're here. And they want to talk about why they feel this is a very important message. First of all, I want to read you a letter very quickly, or part of a letter from Carl Zare, who's the mayor of Kitchener. And he says, Conestoga College has played a strong and important role in the amount of support and recognition this cause has received. It is important for all of us to consider who will benefit from our organs when we pass, be it a child or an adult. The decision we make now could mean the difference between life and death for someone else. And folks, for those of you who are still talking, think about that for a second. Think about that for a second. We're talking about life and death. And if you can save one person, you have accomplished a tremendous amount. By bringing awareness to colleges across Canada, Step by Step and George Marcello are providing opportunities for people to make a difference. Kitchener wholeheartedly supports the cause, and it is hoped that by raising awareness, individuals will consider giving the gift of life. Now at this point, I want to introduce our own Michael Harris, who's a VP here at the DSA, and he is going to read a letter from Premier Michael Harris. Also, our own Michael Harris is at this point waiting for a cornea transplant. So I think this is very significant that he read this letter from the Premier. Mike?
The 500-day walk for organ and tissue donation awareness. Like me, thousands of people across Ontario were inspired by George Marcello and the whole step-by-step team during this year's walk. As George walked across the province, people listened to his story. They heard his gratitude towards the donor that gave him a new lease in life. And they responded both by signing organ donor cards and by letting the families know of their decision. More can be done to raise awareness so that more people will know that they can make a difference. That is why I'm so excited to hear that George is now planning to cross the country on the upcoming 500-day walk. I would like to congratulate the students and faculty of Conestoga College for their decision to support their walk. By working with Step by Step to hold campus events along the route, you will help more community college students to find out how they can save lives. Please accept my best wishes for a successful program. The Honorable Mike D. Harris, Premier of Ontario.
Thanks, Michael. Again, I want to congratulate the students at this college and the DSA because we are the first education institution to get involved in this, and I can't emphasize how important it is, this very important project. At this point, I'd like to introduce Diana Dyson, who's the Executive Director of Step by Step. Diana.